1. Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If y'all are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game World of Warships Legends, and today we're going to be playing the Tier 6 Italian tech tree battleship, the Caracciolo. The Francesco, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You guys can leave a comment below and tell me if I'm getting that right. I'm not very good at pronouncing foreign ships, if you will, but anyway, with that out of the way, we're going to do a quick review, look at the commander, you guys know how it is, and then we're going to play a match as well. So, let's go and take a look at the upgrade zone loadout. So, we're running Aiming Systems Mod 1, we're running Propulsion Mod 2, we are running Concealment Systems Mod 1, and we are fully upgraded as well. For the loadout, we've got high explosive shells, and we have armor-piercing shells as well. These are 15-inch guns, so there you go. We are running a standard damage control party. We've got 5 heals on my build. That's pretty nuts. And something unique about the Italians is the fact that they have exhaust smoke generators. We'll show more of that in the gameplay portion, hopefully. And of course, we got some enhanced secondary targeting consumables here. I'm surprised they don't allow you to swap over to spotters, but I guess it is what it is. We are also running the Legends 4-year flag. And we are running the Hunter camouflage, because I have no permanent camouflage yet for this thing. So, keep in mind, too, guys, that I just got this ship, so I'm literally playing this as well for, like, the first time. So, yeah, this is all a live comm sort of deal. Take a look at the specs. We've got 50,500 hit points, and we've got 16 through 381 millimeters of armor. We've got a 25% torpedo damage reduction. For the artillery, we have 8 381 millimeter 15-inch, 50 caliber auto 1934s. Auto? Auto? I don't know. Anyway, firing range is 17.5 kilometers on my build with a 33-second reload, which is pretty bad for a, battleship with 15-inch guns at Tier 6. 33 seconds, that's a big yikes. This thing also has a 24-second, 180-degree turn time. Now, for the maximum HE shell damage with a Citadel, 5,400, and a 24% chance of setting a fire as well with those HE shells. Now for the armor-piercing shell maximum AP damage, you've got 12,600. For the AA defense, so the AA looks pretty decent. I'm not really super familiar with Italian AA, so I'm really not expecting too much here. But it says right here that you got an average of about 200 average AA damage per second, so you could probably shoot down some planes and fend off a little bit there. For the maneuverability, you've got 26.1 knots on my build, and this thing has a 740 meter turning circle radius, which is a big yikes in my opinion. And of course, the rudder shift time, 15 seconds. Pretty bad, so overall this thing seems a little sluggish in terms of turning, but maybe in terms of speed, obviously 26 knots, we might be able to speed around the map a little bit. And of course, the concealment, we've got 12 kilometers, or 12.5 kilometers by sea, 10.3 while being spotted by planes, 2 guaranteed, and 9.8 while firing in a smoke screen. Take a look at the armor. Now, the armor is quite weird on this. I mean, in a good way, though. So, you've got on the bow here, you've got a 26 millimeter of upper plating here, okay? Same thing with the back, except the whole stern here is all 26 millimeters. So, 26 millimeters is basically enough to ricochet shells up to 14 inches. Anything bigger than 14 inches will go straight through that like butter. Now, one thing to keep in mind with the bow is you do have an icebreaker, okay? Look at that. You got a big strip of 150 millimeters and to 300 millimeters of armor there. So, people, if you guys are shooting at the Caracciolo, make sure you guys aim higher, because if you aim waterline, you're going to get ricochets if your shells hit waterline, okay? So just keep that in mind. Now we're going to take away all the armor here and take a look at the Citadel, and the Citadel is big, okay? It's pretty big. It's actually kind of in the middle of the ship, though, which is weird. It's not on the side, so we're going to have to see how that plays out. But I'm pretty sure if you go broadside, you're going to get absolutely touched, okay? So you got to be careful. And finally, let's take a look at the commander. We are running Angelo Iacchino. We are running Andrew Cunningham and Otto Ciliax as inspirations. We've got Go Away. We've got Flammable Cannoneer, Gyrating Drill Bits, Marksmanship, Reaching Out XXL, and we're running Testudo Okay, that's something unique to the Italians. This gives them an extra heal, and also while your heal is active, it decreases the damage you take by about 16%. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. I don't know. To each their own, I guess. Some of you guys might run Wildery build, or even, I don't know why you'd want to run Farsight, but I'm going to be running Testudo. And nonetheless, guys and gals out there, we're going to head right into a battle. You guys should know the deal by now. All of these sort of videos, when we're doing these reviews, are usually live comms now. And funny enough, I didn't even spin the wheel. We're actually live streaming right now, believe it or not. So you guys are seeing this video live, or you're not seeing it live, you're seeing after the fact during the live stream, okay? So anyway, we're on Shatter. It's a capture the base mode. Let's see what we can go ahead and do in the Francesco Caracciolo here. So we are on, we're on the right side of the map. We've got a tier 7 lobby here. We got an Iowa, John Bart, Bismarck, Veneto. Basically everything can overmatch us in this game. That's fantastic. This is a very unfortunate match right here. But notice on the enemy team, there's a Pensacola. He got fail matchmaked hard in this one. So we're going to have to see what we're going to be able to do here. So we got a, looks like a Kutuzov with us, and we've got a Brandenburg with us, so we're just going to head right and just see what happens, okay? So this is my very first game in this ship. I really don't know what to expect, let's be real, but I do know that this thing does have 15-inch guns. I'm not sure how the accuracy is going to be, so we're just going to try our best and see what happens. That's usually how these one-take live comms videos sort of go, okay? Anyway, we're moving to the right. Thankfully, the team is actually moving to the right as well. They're not just abandoning the flank. I've been having a lot of problems with that lately from people just deciding to say, yeah, well, we're going to go over to the other side of the map because we don't want to play anymore. I don't know. People, I guess, right? Anyway, one thing I noticed right off the bat is the firing angles. They're actually not too bad. I mean, that's not horrible. And that's, like, not horrible. So we will have to see what we can go ahead and do here. Now, I'm really hoping that nothing is going to be in this gap here, at least with giant 16-inch guns like an Iowa or, shit, even a Colorado. Really anything at this point can obliterate us, so we just got to be careful. But we can quickly, hopefully, turn in here and dodge incoming shells. Or, of course, angle to those shells. Now we got a Bismarck and a John Bart over there. So that's 2 out of the 5 battleships over there. It's actually 3 out of the 5. The Veneto's over there as well. And currently I don't see anything. Now right off the bat, the Veneto just dev struck an Azuma. God damn. But look at the Azuma on the map. Look where he was last spotted. I mean, that guy was going balls deep. I don't know what the hell he was doing. But obviously it didn't work out too well for him. Now we got a target here. We might be able to shoot at him. That's if he actually stays spotted, game, but we do have another target out here. But he doesn't want to get spotted either. Okay, everything we've seen so far is spotted, unspotted, spotted, unspotted. You gotta love it. So, unfortunately, we can't shoot anything yet. You gotta love it. But, we got a shot there. We got the back guns around the island. The front guns hit the island, but we got the back guns off on that Iowa, and we did nothing. We got a penetration. I think we got a turret pen, so there's that. But other than that, pretty piss-poor results there. Pretty piss-poor results. Now, we're just going to keep on sailing here, and we're going to come barreling around this island, because I want to get some action going. Let's be real. We don't want to just sail around here and do nothing the whole game. I would rather go in there and just see what this thing's capable of, alright? So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come around this island, and we're going to go balls deep, okay? We're going to go balls deep. So, get ready. Get ready. Anyway, this thing so far, I mean, it's pretty quick. 24, 25 knots. It's not as slow as, like, per se, an American Dreadnought, so there's that. It has that going for it. But I'm really curious to see how accurate these guns are going to be and see how punchy they're going to be. I mean, I know they're Italian, so they're probably going to be pretty punchy and have really decent penetration values, because that's just how the Italians are. They got pretty high velocity shells as well, so we're going to come around here and see if we can't just smack some things. So we got a broadside Bismarck out here. The accuracy's not horrible. It's pretty flat, and look at that. Holy crap, we just smacked that Bismarck for 20,000 damage. I mean, I sure hope I smack that Bismarck for 20,000 damage. He's broadside, he's making mistakes. He needs to get punished for those mistakes, and that's exactly what we just did there. Now, we are partially angled, and we got overpenned a bunch, it seems. So, there you go. Now, one thing to keep in mind, we do have smoke screens. We could, at any point, pop one of those exhaust generator smoke screens. And I think, you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. I didn't mean to pop my freaking heal game, goddammit. But, anyway, we're going to charge right on in here. And we're gonna see if we can't just do some things. I mean, I'm probably going to die doing what I'm doing right now. I mean, let's be real. But anyway, we got this Bismarck once again, pretty broadside, and we hopefully will be able to smack them. And there you go. I mean, that's not horrible results for 15-inch guns. We're already up to 32,000 damage, and right now the Colorado's on half HP. The Iowa is still full. He's bowing, he's angling, so. But I'm mainly concerned about this Bismarck. Right now, it looks like our secondary battery range is 5.2, so we're not in range of those yet. So we're really going to have to depend on these guns to do all the work for us here. Now, we know we can't Citadel the Bismarck at this range. He's got freaking turtleback. So the odds of me Citadeling him are slim to none. But we are getting decent penetrations there, as you guys can see. I mean, holy crap, these guns are smacking. I mean, we've got 19 main battery hits already with the armor-piercing rounds from this battleship. And so far, they are doing pretty good. Now, we are in range of this Colorado with our secondary, so we're going to let those just pop off. Now, I do need to be careful here because, you know, Bismarck could easily get his back guns off and potentially Citadel me, but he's not even looking my way. So I'm not too worried. We're about to have a reload in 2 seconds, and we should be able to finish him off. And shot out, and he should be dead. That should be our first kill of the game here. And we are still on pretty decent HP. I mean, we haven't died yet. The Iowa is looking our way, so we do need to be weary of that. We don't want to go completely broadside to him because, well, we could get easily obliterated. So we're going to keep the angle and hope to God that some of those shells hit the belt, but unfortunately they hit the they actually hit the superstructure there, and they get some penetrations on us. Now, it looks like the Iowa is trying to go broadside here to maybe get his back gun involved. That is a mistake, good sir. That is a mistake, and you should get punished for it. And unfortunately, the game is like, no, 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 no. An Iowa getting punished for a mistake? What? That doesn't happen. Yeah, of course, the RNG is really messing us up right now. But fortunately for us, the Iowa takes a shot behind us at the Brandenburg, I believe, so we are A-O freaking K. So we're going to be able to get a reload off and potentially do some decent damage to this Iowa. I'm actually surprised I did not Citadel him. So we're going to aim a little higher this time and see if we can't just smack him. And that's a little bit better. We did about 15,000 damage there. That is a little bit better. I will take that. We're actually going to slow down now, and we're going to stop because I would definitely prefer it if I don't push into all those guys there. We could get absolutely obliterated, so we're going to take the safe route. We're going to wait for our team, and we are going to finish this Iowa. And actually, the team is going to finish the Iowa. And then we're going to take our attention to this side of the map. Funny enough, the Pensacola is still alive on the enemy team. That is hilarious. He has outlived most of his tier 7 ships, if that goes to show how bad the teammates are these days for people. Yeah, I mean, there you go. And as you guys can see there, I mean, the John Bar is penetrating our upper deck there, and he's also getting some penetrations into our superstructure, and he is absolutely smacking us around right now. And the armor, it's questionable. I mean, it does have that icebreaker, so it prevents you from getting Citadel through the bow, but you can still get penetrated, as you guys can see here. I mean, look at that. We are just taking pens like no other right now. Now, I'm going to pop my smoke screen because I don't want to die, so I'm just going to back up. I'm going to disengage, and I'm not going to fire my my guns no more. That would be probably the best play right now, so we're going to stop firing our guns. We're going to let this John Bart get pushed in by our whole entire team here. And we should be A-O freaking K. I'm really depending on the team play right now. So we're going to let our front gun reload as well, get reloaded, and fix as well. I mean, we did just fix our gun, so we're going to see if we can't just let it reload. Unfortunately, we lose our Lenin there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is try to assist this battleship because he's getting absolutely destroyed at the moment. So we should be able to hopefully aim up high into a superstructure and take him out just like that. Being patient paid off there. And we managed to take out that John Bart. That's our second kill of the game. 86,000 damage so far. I mean, hey, it's not the worst match in the world, but it's not the best match in the world either. But, I mean, so far, I would say we're doing pretty decent. I mean, for our first game in the Caracciolo. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the Caracciolo. Do you guys have this ship? Do you guys like these Italian battleships? I did play a bit of the Andrea Doria, which is the battleship before this one, and it was okay. My problem with it though was it's not very accurate at all. But this thing so far has very punchy 15-inch guns, and they do seem pretty accurate with my accuracy build that I'm running with Ayacino. So, I mean, hey, so far, not too bad. Now, the only people that are left now on the enemy team is a Yudachi and an Azuma. We are currently spotted by something, and I believe it is that Yudachi there. We need to make sure we don't take torpedoes, so what we're going to go ahead and do is use this this corpse here to hopefully not take torpedoes. That would be great. We're going to also slow down and turn in, because I definitely do not want to take torpedoes here. So we're going to turn down, we're going to turn in, slow down, avoid any torpedoes, just like that. Fuck that shit. We know they're coming. We saw the destroyer. We're like, yeah, he 100% sent torpedoes, and that is exactly what he did. But we also have something behind us. It is an Azuma, a wild Azuma. So we're going to actually turn around and deal with him. I'm really hoping that this Yudachi doesn't have torpedoes reloaded, because that would be really unfortunate right about now. And Azuma looks to be going broadside, so we're going to be able to hopefully send him to the Shadow Realm, just like so. There you go. That's our third kill of the game in the Caracciolo. I mean, frick, man, these guns are not bad at all. I mean, these 15-inch guns are punching, man, and I will frickin' take it. So far, first impressions of this ship, it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn spicy. I mean, it is Italian, it better be spicy. But anyway, the only ship that is left now on the enemy team is that Yudachi. And right now, this Austrajotland is going out there to hopefully pursue that Yudachi. There he is. And we're going to be able to hopefully get some decent shells downrange. Unfortunately, the accuracy is just horrible right there. And it looks like the Austrajotland's going to gun him down. I wonder if this Brandenburg is going to take torpedoes. It looks like he's okay. But I think that is the end of the game here. All we have to do is kill that Yudachi. He's almost dead. I mean, look at him. He's getting shot by absolutely everybody. And down he goes. That's a battle ended, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a longer game, but not, I don't think, not a bad first game in the Caracciolo. 102,000 damage, 44 main battery hits, 1 incapacitation, 3 destroyed, 1 citadel hit. That's not too bad, especially in a Tier 7 lobby. We were dealing with a lot of very powerful ships there. An Iowa, a Bismarck, and a John Bart, of course. But I think we did a pretty decent job there. The person that was actually top on the team was the AL Chapiev, so good job to you. But nonetheless, everybody, that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is going to conclude today's video. I hope you all did enjoy it. If you guys did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All the support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And yeah, that is the Caracciolo for you, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out. Stay healthy, as always.